Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'd like to talk to you about the credit counseling and financial management courses that you're going to have to take as part of your Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy. In 2005, when the bankruptcy law was changed, Congress added 2 education requirements to the consumer bankruptcy filing process. One of these is the credit counseling requirement. And basically what this says is that before you can file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13, you need to undergo a credit counseling with an approved vendor. And the credit counseling typically is going to be something that may take 45 minutes to a couple of hours. And the goal of it is to help you understand any alternatives to bankruptcy and understand what you're really doing with regard to the bankruptcy and to fully understand your financial situation. As a practical matter, it's just, I hate to call it a waste of time, but it's really almost a cost of entry. Typically the cost is going to be $25 or $30, and you go through it and you learn about the different alternatives to bankruptcy. But usually if you're talking to a bankruptcy lawyer getting ready to file, the attorney's already probably told you about most of this stuff, and a very, very small percentage of people actually end up not filing because of this course. But you have to go through, you have to get the certificate, it's got to be filed along with your case. And if you should file a bankruptcy case without the credit counseling certificate, the case will be dismissed. It's an absolute requirement, so you've got to do it. And just as a point of reference, if you're thinking about filing bankruptcy, and let's say it's before Foreclosure Tuesday, in Georgia, foreclosures are the first Tuesday of the month, these credit counseling agencies get really, really busy. So my thought is, if you think bankruptcy may be an option in the near future, go ahead and get the credit counseling certificate. It's good for, I think, 6 months or 3 months, 6 months, something like that. So go ahead and get it and have it on file so that when you're ready to file, you don't have to waste time dealing with that right then and there. The second financial management or credit counseling requirement is called the financial management course, and this is something that you're required to take after you file bankruptcy but before discharge. And again, this applies in Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. And basically the financial management course is designed to help you learn more about budgeting, learn more about managing your finances so you don't find yourself in bankruptcy again. And I think it's very useful information. It's definitely something you should learn from. But again, this is something you have to do. It's not an option. And again, it's going to cost you $25 or $30, take about 45 minutes to an hour and a half. And I would certainly pay attention to it, but this is something you're going to have to do. I tell my clients, as soon as you file bankruptcy, go ahead and take the course, because there's no reason to wait on it. And sometimes if you wait, you may forget. I've had a couple of Chapter 13 clients, Chapter 13 lasting 5 years in many cases, not take the course right after filing, and then we're in month 48 or 58 or whatever, and I realize they haven't taken the course, and if the case is discharged or dismissed or completed rather without the course being taken, you will not get your discharge. So if the case closes, is the best way to put this, there's no course taken, you will not get a discharge. So it's really vital that you take this course. I say take it as soon as you file your case, get it out of the way, pay attention to the information, but get the course out of the way. So there are 2 courses you're required to take: the credit counseling course, which is before you file, and the financial management course, which is after you file. Most vendors offer both of them, but don't get confused thinking there's only 1 course involved. There are actually 2, and they are mandatory. So I hope that's been helpful to learn about these courses and the requirements for getting into and getting out of bankruptcy. Any questions about this or anything else regarding consumer bankruptcy, please let me know. Thanks a lot. And again, Jonathan Ginsberg here, and keep those questions coming. Thanks a lot.